Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is Elma, the non-tech techie, and today I'm back with Marek. He is the founder of ContextMinds, and in fact, I have interviewed Marek 9 months ago regarding ContextMinds and how it can help us kickstart website creation. And today we're going to show you a slightly different use case, which is about blog planning. And in fact, one of our audience asked, since when is Context Minds a blog planning software or blog planning tool? And I said, um, it's been like that. It's just one of the use cases of Context Minds. So you have Context Minds, you can use it in a lot of mind mapping, brainstorming, so many things. And today we're going to show you this specific use case of how to plan your blog with context minds. And I think this is very important to a lot of our audience because a lot of us do blog. Okay, so again, thanks so much. And if this is your first time to watch on our channel, please kindly subscribe so that you can get alerts or notifications whenever we have a new live stream. So let's see. So today I have Marek here. Hi, Marek. Good afternoon.
Hi.
And how are you today? Can you let us know how cold it is where you are right now? Because I heard in Europe it's really cold now.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me. Yeah, it is. Okay, it was very, very cold. Like I even minus 10 degrees
Oh
Celsius.
God, that's too cold.
So really, and really a lot of snow suddenly
Hmm.
falling. So some traffic, traffic going crazy and so on. But hopefully the catastrophe is behind us now,
Oh,
and
I
it's
hope so. I
temperatures
hope
are
so.
better.
Yeah, sending some warm energy to
Thank you.
you. And then, okay. Yeah, because I just talked to my mom-in-law and she said, oh, it's 1 degree here where she is. And I'm here in Hong Kong, 24 degrees, and I'm complaining it's cold. So we have like, okay, I am not meant for really cold weather. Okay, so now let's go back on topic. So, Marek, can you please tell us more about yourself in case some people did not watch our live stream from 9 months ago, but they can watch it. I'll put a link as well later on. What is Context Minds all about? Why did you build it? And what is your vision for Context Minds?
Okay, so I started ContextMinds as a PhD student with a colleague student back then, um, and the original idea was something like, hey, we are studying these cool database AI technologies, and it would be nice to try build something or not on top of it, which is not a great way to start like a business. So don't do that. But anyway, we started like this, and uh, originally ContextMinds was actually like an educational tool for students to take notes, but we found out that content marketers, content writers, website developers, they actually may benefit from it much more. And since then, we have been adding features for those, like keyword research, uh, of course, integrating ChatGPT and so on. We have launched on AppSumo about a year and a few months ago with quite a success, and we have been on and off on AppSumo since then, and now we are transitioning to classic MRR. Getting subscribers.
Okay, and I believe Context Minds actually has a very good affiliate program. So, guys, if you are really interested in helping Context Minds, do sign up to be their affiliate. Maybe after the live stream, if they can let me know just in the comments on the form that I will send out a bit later, that if you're interested, then I can send you a link to that so that we can help Marek grow Context Minds. Yeah, grow Context Minds, because they have really big plans, and we are going to support them because they've been really awesome and they've been supportive to our community. Okay, so shall we proceed with the blog planning, or content planning strategy? So how can we effectively create or plan our blogs in 2024 using Context Minds?
Okay. So if you let me, I would share my screen.
Yes, please.
I have some. Yeah, background slides actually created in ContextMinds that might be helpful. So I hope, yeah, I hope
Okay, we can see your screen
you can
now.
see it. Okay, okay,
And
good.
there's
So
a comment from Joe, by the way, before we start, that Context Minds is a great tool for SEO. And yes, I agree with you, Joe. And thanks for that comment. Okay,
Joe, nice
let's
to
go.
nice to see you. See you here. So here is just a small outline. So I would like to say a few words about uh, yeah, theory about our approach to blog planning, so that you can then get the meaning, the workflow in the tool. Uh, then I would introduce the basics of context minds and highlight the new things for those who may have seen the webinar 9 months ago or checked out context minds some times ago. Then probably the main part, I will try to show you how we do blog planning for context minds in context minds. So basically how we use context minds in-house to uh, plan our content strategy. And then I would end with a quick peek at how well the new UI look that's coming in, hopefully in January. Okay, so let's start with just a few ideas. So we can look at blog planning or coming up with a content strategy as finding a match between what you know or your expertise and audience interests. So basically, you have company products or just your knowledge. If actually your product is the blog on the one side, and then there's the audience that you want to attract, educate, and so on the other side. And the goal should be to find some overlap, find a match between what you can offer and what the audience will be interested in. And ideally, of course, you should keep in mind what are the business goals, content goals, and a bunch of other things. But what from our point of view, the most important thing is this. So to find a match and include your unique expertise, unique angle in your content. So ideally introduce some original ideas or unique insight that you have. But when you are doing this, you need to always put it in the context of uh, existing existing content, ideas of others. Of course, keep track of competitors and existing content on the web. So that's again on the one side, and you need to check whether those ideas that you are coming up with are something that the audience will be interested in. Make it basically create the content in a way that someone will find it, and that means finding the right keywords to use. And for all of that, you need to do some research, and Context is here to help you with that. So our recommendation is to map all your ideas and research, so you don't get lost in them. You can, of course, uh, probably everybody does it, use AI to help you direct research or brainstorming, and of course produce the content. But while doing so, you should fact check, uh, check that what you come up with uh, is actually the truth, is in line with uh, the existing information. And that's again something that ContextMinds can help you with. Okay, so although I'm already using ContextMinds to show you this simple diagram or a mind map, if you will. Let's look at the basic, what the tool is about for those of you who are new to it. So you can create all kinds of mind maps, concept maps, content maps, or other diagrams in it, which is nothing new. But what's unique is this what we can call AI brainstorming partner, suggesting you related topics, keywords, questions, headings, and also your own ideas from other maps you created before. So the what you have in the tool is the canvas, the whiteboard, where you can gather and organize your ideas and research notes. Then there is the brainstorming partner, and then there is this sidebar that you can use to research, to check existing content. Basically, use it as a shortcut to opening another window with Google. Okay, and how it looks like when you use it. So you start with adding the first topic or idea. So I will already start with our use case. So we are in ContextMinds, and we want to come up with a content strategy for the upcoming months for ContextMinds. So for our own blog. So that's kind of a real life use case. I will show you the actual maps that I created some time ago, and then gave it to content writer, and some articles are already being written based on that. But let's first look at how it's done and what you can do in the tool. So so you can start with some initial topic or idea. So for example, okay, let me just open my notes here. Okay, so we have this claim that we want to convey through our content, that ContextMinds helps you utilize. Okay, there it is. Utilize AI tools while keeping your content fact-checked and research-driven. So you can already see one of the features of ContextMinds, that it searches through my personal knowledge base. So concepts and topics that I created before in some other maps, and I can select it and add it to the whiteboard. And as soon as I add something to the whiteboard, the brainstorming partner, this related concept sections comes in and start searching for suggestions. Now, for those of you who have seen this feature some time ago, it looked more like this. So you have this filter where you could turn things on and off, and it was a bit hidden here, and not so easy to use. And we have since then rebuilt this and turned this into these sections. And in each section, you also have this ChatGPT button. So whenever something like this happens that we don't have, for example, related topics already in our database, you can ask ChatGPT basically, and it will start bringing in suggestions, and it can be either topics, it can be keywords, questions, headings. So headings are H1, H2, H3 headings from existing top ranking content, and again can come from ChatGPT. You can see these small labels showing you whether it's an actual existing heading on the web, or it is something that ChatGPT came up with. So that's one of the quite big changes. So that you can now easily switch and select the type of suggestions that you need at the moment. And at any time you have the ChatGPT support at your service. So and of course, how does this work? So you can select the suggestions and drag them, add them to the map. So going back to our use case, so okay, I have this idea, this claim that I want to convey in our content, but I need to transform this into actual useful articles that will be built around relevant topics for this domain. And for this, I can ask the AI partner for the keywords, because of course this is quite specific thing, but I need to split it into actual keywords that I will focus on. And as you can see, ChatGPT is coming here and suggesting some actual keywords that I can basically split this big idea into. So I can keep asking for more, and then select everything that seem relevant and add it to the whiteboard. So this research-driven content is definitely something that we want to talk about, and this topic also, and for example this. And I could go so on. I will probably not try to actually create a full-blown content strategy during during the webinar. So let me just give you the idea, and I can then switch to some finished examples. Okay, so this gives me some actual keywords.
No worries.
I could
Oh,
say.
okay. So what keywords would you like to okay, what are your sources for keyword volume? So that's one of the questions.
Yeah. So okay. Quick answer. So we use
Right.
SpyFu. Can see here. SpyFu.com. Yeah, I know about, okay, SEMrush might have more complete database and so on, but you can uh, always import a list of existing keywords if you have done some keyword research in other tools. So either by copy pasting or importing from CSV, and then use ContextMinds for what I'm trying to do here. Basically, have some idea, find the related keywords, and combine this, what people are interested in, i.e. the keywords, your ideas, and basically uh, put it all together and come up with actual content that has some interesting ideas, and at the same time will appear in search engines on the right keywords.
Okay,
So
and
I hope. Mhm.
yeah, I think that's clear. Like, okay, so the data is actually being pulled from SpyFu, and you will have all the
Mhm.
details on the right side of the screen about that particular keyword. Now, Asif is asking, what is the GPT version that you are using in Context Minds?
Yeah, another good question. So it's 3.5. Uh, we are thinking about also using version 4, but for this getting quick suggestions or drafting some quick text, 3.5 is faster and still good enough. But we want to use try to use version 4 for some more elaborate things, like generating some initial map for you. So hopefully that's something that will come next year.
Okay, good.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so
Um, okay,
any
we
more
we ask the
questions?
questions later. It's about the logo, so we can ask that later. Let me
Mhm.
see. Okay, so regarding this one, so after, for example, you created the outline, so you have your main topic, and then you have your headings, right, based on your searches here. So you created an outline based on that. Can you create a blog out of it?
Yeah. Actually, that's part of this demo. So
Oh, okay.
uh, you should I should get to it hopefully.
Yes, yes. Sorry, maybe I asked too early.
No, it's good. Yeah, keep the interrupt me anytime with the question. I have the whole screen filled with context mind, so I don't see the question. So
Okay.
if there's any more, just let me know.
And okay, so one more question about the keywords, because here we see the keywords you add from the bottom, right? Like you have these.
Mhm, mhm.
How do you call that? I don't know how you even call that. These blocks at the bottom. Now, can you add your own keywords?
Uh, yeah, so anytime you have something specific in mind and you want just to directly add it, so like I don't know, uh, like this, which is obviously not, it will not come up with the suggestions. I can just type it in and add it. Okay, sorry, uh, add it here. uh, like this. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. And if you have a list of keywords from somewhere else, you can use the import button and just paste multiple keywords here. Or if you have CSV, you can import from uploaded CSV.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, or are we good for now?
We are good for now, and we will be answering up some more questions later.
Okay, okay, thanks. Yeah, so continuing with this. So now what I'm working on is basically okay. So this part. So like what's unique about ContextMinds, and what I would like to also include in the blog post that we create. So apart from this idea, we have uh, some other key things that ContextMinds helps with, like okay, content strategy and uh, similar things, and of course, ContextMinds is uh, based on the idea of mind mapping and concept mapping. So I should put that also on the board just to remind me. Okay. Now that's like our view, and what we can do is to look into what people are actually interested in. And you can see that, for example, if we write directly about this topic, we can see that basically no one is searching for this exactly. So what we can do is look around and see some synonyms, some related topics uh, that are still from the domain, but might be more closer to what the audience is interested in. Okay, so you can obviously see the problem that we don't want to write about scientific research. We want to write about content research. So you can do some browsing here and see if it comes up with something something more interesting for us. Okay, I'm doing a kind of online demo, which has the drawbacks that that things might happen a different way than yeah, when I planned it. But okay, we can look around uh, around other topics, and okay, we can find these things like okay, credibility, trustfulness, and uh, relevance or trustworthiness, uh, which are things that are uh, more in line with what we want to write about, and combine this idea with content. So let's check content trustworthiness, and that's something where we can see some actual keywords coming up. So what I wanted to show you is going from an idea that we have internally, and finding something that will be in line with what people are searching for. So we want to write about doing research before you write something, and if we wrap it into the concept of content trustworthiness, then that's something that people are actually searching for. People are asking, how to make content trustworthy, and how to build trustworthiness, and so on. So you can see that there are some actual keywords with some volume. Okay. So let's say that's one of the topics that we want to write about, that makes sense to write about, because there are people searching, asking questions about it. Now let's jump ahead and come up with some actual ideas on content around this. So what I can do is jump into topics and turn on ChatGPT support, and I can use either topics or headings to come up with some actual ideas on topics, on actual content pieces. So again, I could browse through this. Yeah, I'll probably not come up with something perfect in a short time, but to just give you this idea. So I can go around around the related topics or the headings suggestions that can give me some ideas on yeah, on some interesting articles. So, for example, this one, establishing credibility and building trust with audiences, and it's a suggestion coming from ChatGPT. But what I can see here in the right panel are actual top ranking articles on this topic. So I can see that it's something others write about. So so it's definitely some viable topic, and if I put there some unique angle, some of my unique expertise, it might be worth pursuing. So let's drag it to the map. Now, when I click on it, the suggestions will update, and we'll see suggestions related specifically to this this topic. So what I can do is actually use this as building blocks and draft an outline out of this. So again, just quickly look through these. Okay, I can say knowing your target audience is definitely something that should be there. And okay, let's say this one, and I can put everything here. I would in real life I would also always continue for some longer time, spend some more time researching this, but for now this could be an outline that can be used for actually writing something. Now I can always again use this sidebar on the right to check what others are writing, what some existing content. Ideally, I would also read through it and put those articles that look relevant. I would put them to the map as something uh, that can be used for inspiration or even references or citing in our content. Yeah, I could keep going through these suggestions and gather a few more resources. And I should not forget that that the goal is to include include our unique angle into the articles. So just to simplify things, yeah, ContextMinds is about mind mapping and the idea that mind maps like this one can help you do the research, because you can keep track of everything, putting everything on the whiteboard. So I could add here that some, for example, benefits of using mind maps for content research or something like this. And I can quickly see if this could be transformed into some meaningful article by clicking on this button, which basically takes everything that I have here selected, takes it as an outline, uses it as a prompt for ChatGPT, and generate an article based on that. So I can quickly check, for example, it quite managed to include the mind mapping into the article. So okay, this looks like something that we can use. So again, I can drag it to the map and put it here as a something for inspiration that we can either after some editing use and publish. So in general, I would of course not stop here and continue with other topics. Not stop with one article.
Actually, okay. So because you say you're gonna stop here, let's. There are some relevant questions from the audience, actually, particularly to
Mhm.
this one. So let's look for them. Okay. Okay, this is more to do with the organizing. So, like after creating a blog post, how do we save the blog post? It would be best if we can create folders to organize content. And there is a follow up question to that, or similar question to that. Let me scroll through. All right. So basically, is the question: how to add multiple pages for the same topic? Because Sujit wants to have his entire content planning on Context Minds.
Okay, so about the first question, so you can sort the maps. So you can, for example, create a separate map for each outline. That's probably the best approach.
For each
And
outline or
you
each
can.
topic?
Okay, so what I would do is, okay, let me show you, for example, this one. It always depends on size. So for example, here I have some more elaborate map on the same topic that I started in the demo. and I have it all in one map. So one topic and multiple outlines. I have one outline here, and I continued, and I have some keywords that I gathered here, some related articles, and then another outline, and again some keywords that I want to include, some related articles, and I could continue like this, adding another three or four article ideas, and keep it all in one map. But if I were working on an overall strategy, then I would probably have one large map. Okay, let me show you again. One large map showing the overview of all the topics, and okay, let me see if I can find the right example. Okay. Yeah, for example, this one. So here's, for example, a map of like the overall ContextMinds content strategy map of all the topics that we could focus on, starting from the general keywords and going to more specific ones. And here I would definitely create a separate article, separate maps for the actual outlines. So what you can do then is okay, let me jump back to the workspace. By the way, this is another example of how you can organize maps in ContextMinds, so you can have different workspaces, and in the workspace you can have classic folders, subfolders, and so on. Organizing the maps into the folders. And
Okay. Oh, could I interrupt quickly? Asif, could you please check if that part answers your questions about the folders? Okay, that's about it. That's the only question I have.
Okay,
Yeah.
so sorry, I kind of merged two answers into one. And going back to having one overview map, and then you can have links to more detailed maps, like I have here, the outline of today's session, and it's linking to a map with more details about each step. So like this. So that's how I would go with the, if I have a large map, an overview of all the topics of the overall strategy, and then separate maps per each article, or even per each topic. It always depends on the scale that you are working on. So any more questions at the moment?
Okay. Regarding the organizing, okay, we are still on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Suji thinks it's not much organized, so it's a bit scattered here and there. It probably needs an overhaul to be able to organize everything nicely. And Context Minds has a huge potential.
Yeah. So one of the dream ideas is that you could ask ContextMinds to organize things for you, to turn it into a hierarchical mind map or whatever layout you want. But on the other hand, the beauty of having things scattered a bit at the first sight, the advantage is that you can see the train of thoughts, the process of how you get to a particular topic or keyword, and basically how you came up with an actual article. So, for example, here we can see that we started with this idea, uh, uh, come up with these keywords directly from the text, and then checked some related keywords, so that this one has some potential, and from there we got this idea for an article, and here we have the actual list of relevant keywords. Okay, any other question or follow-up question?
Related to this, no. Very different topics. Okay, we can continue.
Okay, so I can maybe continue right here. So this is an example of a little bit more elaborate uh, elaborate strategy that I'm working on right now. Um, so you can see the train of thought going to trustworthiness here. You can see another example that you have this idea that okay, we want to somehow have some articles around around the fact that you can actually use ContextMinds to share the content strategy with clients, to discuss it with clients, get feedback, and so on. But if you wanted to target this as a keyword or use this as a heading, we can see that nobody searches actually for this. And so here I use ContextMinds and the ChatGPT support to check some related keywords. You can see I got to this kind of topic, so communicating content strategy instead of sharing. And from there, I again going through other related keywords, I got to content strategy presentation, which is actually something that people search for, and so people search for things like how to present or content strategy, or best content strategy presentation and things like this. You can even see search volumes here. And I was using this, I was able to come up with this kind of an outline, and again use ChatGPT to draft some article for me. And I also researched the existing content, and we can see that that there are no articles speaking exactly about this, about using mind maps for presenting your content strategy, even though I know that some content marketers, content writers actually create mind maps for their clients to present the content plans and content strategies, but there is no article for it. So there are things about mind map presentation in general. There use mind map for content planning, but not use mind map for content strategy presentation. So it seems that if we create an article for about this, it maybe has some potential to get a good Google ranking. Okay, so that was this one example, and just to add, this is an example from before. This is something that I actually did like a month ago, and our content writer is already working on these articles. And again, you can see basically the thought process. This is like the brainstorming part, brainstorming about things that ContextMinds can help you with, and then looking for actual keywords that are related to that, and people are searching for, and coming up with some actual article ideas, and yeah, generating some drafts about that the content writer used for inspiration, and did some editing, and I think you should soon see a few of these articles on our blog in the upcoming weeks. Okay, so those were the examples. I hope you got something from it. I tend to jump from one topic to another a lot. That's why
Okay.
why I like ContextMinds so much, because you can see actually all the topics in one place and see why I jumped from one to another. But just not to omit anything, I promised peek at the new UI, which actually also presents one of the recently already presented deployed features in ContextMinds, and that's you can now upload images, basically add attachment, select image from your computer, upload it, and then you can display the image on the map. So it's a small thing, but yeah, but quite useful. And what you can see here are some wireframes from our UI designer working on the new UI, which should be, I have a big expectation from it, because it should be much more easy to understand, easy to use, and also introducing some features that are that people are used to from mind mapping tools, like this kind of button where you can quickly add another branch, or quickly add some link, and of course everything looks nicer, and you have all the suggestions in one place in this neat sidebar, and yeah, can quickly switch from one thing to another. And it will also come with another thing that people asked for a lot, and that's dark mode, which I believe looks quite quite good. Okay, so that would be, yeah, I could talk on a lot, but
Okay.
let's stop here. That would be all from me, and maybe there are some more questions.
Oh, we have a lot of questions. So anyway, first, great. They say hope that the new UI will be fantastic, and we have big expectations, just like you do. You have big
Mhm.
expectations yourselves, right? Yourself, right? Okay, so let's go back to the questions. So at the bottom, you have these topics, keywords, questions. Where do you get the questions from?
Yeah, for that, the answer is the same. So also the questions come from
SpyFu.
SpyFu. So that's one
Mm-hmm.
thing. But of course, you can turn on the ChatGPT, which gives you more creative suggestions, but not backed up by the metrics, of course.
Okay. Okay, so I get it now. Okay, so the next thing is, does it provide a communication tool where users can add comments or reply to each other along with email notifications?
Yeah, good question. So at the moment, our main use case is yeah, brainstorming something, and then sharing it with others, of course. We don't have collaboration in the style of Miro or Google Docs, where uh, everybody see in real time changes that others do in the same document. So at the moment, you can share what you create with others. You can share it with a link, but that will be a read only link. I can show you that. Okay, if I open it in an anonymous window, so anyone can open it and see exactly what you put there. Okay, it's open in Czech, but you can get the idea. Uh, but you can't edit the same file. It can be edited by multiple users at the moment. But it's on our road plan to add that.
And speaking of roadmap, do you have a public roadmap?
Yes, we do. It's under this link. See my new roadmap, and looks somehow like this.
Okay.
What I can, since I'm showing this, we have it has this ideas section. So if you have something that you would like to have in Context Minds, you can add it and vote for it on the roadmap.
Okay, so that's app.cminds.me,
Uh,
right? cminds.me.
it was like this. Uh, yeah. So,
Okay. cminds.me/roadmap. So without app at the
that's
beginning.
right.
Okay. So I'll share that a bit later to the group. Okay, so let's
Mhm.
go to the next
Thanks.
question. Do you have any plans to add templates or add predefined structure of mind map where we can just add our
Uh-huh.
topics?
Yeah, actually, we have templates. We have templates here for some typical situations. But to be honest, users are not so happy with the current state of the templates. So what we are working on is rather kind of a wizard that walks you through, asks you a few questions, and you build the initial map based on that with some help of the AI. So that's rather the way we would like to go. But you can always create your own templates for internal use, and just like any other map, and just create a copy of the map to start a new map based on that template if you get it. But we want to add more support around creating your own templates. So good question.
Okay. Now I saw another question about, yeah, because we have a lot of questions. Okay, about the shape of the blocks. Do you have any plans to put different shapes of blocks so that it can be used for a flowchart process?
Yeah, that's on the roadmap, or at least in the idea section. We hope to add it with the new UI, probably not right in January, but in the upcoming months. Yeah, we get this request a lot. So changing the shapes of the concepts of the bubbles changing the style of the lines, thickness, color, and so on. Yeah, we are on it.
Okay, got it. Um, and this one, can we embed, say, this map on our website?
Actually, you can. So you can either just export it as an image and then just put it there as an image. But much better is the actual embedding with an iframe, which means then when someone makes changes in the map, it changes also. And the iframe includes the ability to click on something and if there are some, okay, so like this, click on something and see the notes attached to it. So that's actually quite a useful. So if you are writing a blog about something complicated, you can create a mind map summary of what you are writing about and then embed it as an attachment of the article and make it even interactive so readers can click and see some more explanation about each keyword or topic.
Mm. Hey, I like that. It's more interactive.
Mhm.
Okay. Earlier, when I saw that we can export these as PDF, as a URL.
Mhm.
When we export it as a PDF, is there an option for it to show our logo, like it's white label?
Yes, so you can change, basically
Okay.
upload your own logo and it will be there.
So is this for all types of account or only for agency accounts?
So this thing is included in all accounts.
Okay.
Uh, Another level of white labeling is using a custom domain and a custom logo in the app itself, which is also possible, but that's only on the higher plans.
Right. Okay. So we answered that question. And in terms of languages, what languages are currently supported?
So in terms of the content, so the language of the suggestions,
Maybe
that's
the okay. We start language of the suggestions. Yes.
yeah. So that's uh, that's available here in the settings. So you choose a country, and with that also the language. So you have English, obviously, Czech, French, German, uh, English for India, uh, Italian, Spanish, Dutch, Slovak, and yeah, that's it regarding languages. But there are multiple countries that you can choose, and then the keyword metrics are based on the country selection. So that's for the language of the suggestion. So for example, okay, switching to yeah, Germany. That means that I will get I should get things in English whenever okay, in English if it's not available in German, and in German if it's available in German. Uh, that's for the content language, and for the language of the UI, that's only English and then Czech and Slovak, but that's probably not for any of the listeners. Uh, so, but we have had some yeah some requests, and so there is a chance that we will also translate the UI, the interface, into probably French and Spanish, Portuguese, maybe.
Asian languages like Hindi, Mandarin, Arabic. Arabic is not Asian. Wait. Okay, but different languages. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah, that's a good question. Okay, some of those are uh, are that we are already considering, and they have some votes like Arabic, uh, Indonesian. But at the moment, I don't want to promise any specific yeah, time frames for that. We would like that, but at the moment we are focusing on the UI, and once the new UI is deployed, we will look into uh, adding more languages.
Okay, good. Okay, now in terms of the device, can we use it on iPad or tablets and smartphones?
Uh, yes, so we have a mobile version. Can try showing it here. So you can use it on tablets or mobile phones. Uh, so it will look somewhat like this. Uh, I use it myself sometimes for some uh, quick changes or uh, writing down some ideas while driving on a bus or so. Uh, so yeah, but we don't have a native app yet. So you have to open a browser on the mobile phone or tablet and go to up to contextminds.com, and this will open.
Okay, let's see. Is it possible to use another search engine to analyze keywords, not just Google, but for example, Yandex?
Yeah, not at the moment.
Okay,
Uh, we would like that, but we are limited based on what's available. So uh, yeah,
all
considering,
right.
but not yet.
Considering. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, do you have a lot of users in that part of like those that would need data from Yandex?
Actually,
I keep on
not that
disappearing. This
much.
is funny. Okay, this is so funny. I keep on disappearing. All right. Okay. And integration. So, are you planning to integrate Context Minds with WordPress?
Uh, yeah, that's another thing that is already somewhere in the ideas section, I think. Uh, so yes, that's something that we are thinking about, but it's kind of far out on the roadmap. Probably something like second half of the next year or later.
Okay. Actually, this is an interesting question, which I think is another use case for context minds. I believe writers can use this to plan their story. So, if you want to write a novel, you want to write a book, you
Mhm.
could plan your book with context minds. I'm sure context minds can do that because this is really
Mhm.
made for this kind of planning. So, yes, you can use it for story planning. Or if you want to write books, you want to do your outline, you want to do a lot of research, you can use context minds for it.
Yeah, that's right. Uh, so even though, yeah, for example, keywords probably won't be that useful for writing a fiction story, but context minds will still be useful. Uh, for example, the internal suggestions, so suggestions of your previous ideas, will definitely be useful as you work on some yeah, bigger work like a book or novel, and work with a lot of different characters and places and so on. You will find them here as you brainstorm more ideas.
Okay, now. And Joe actually is a big fan of Context Mind. Some of my Context Mind sitemaps are insane with all the pieces. I can imagine. because it can be quite complicated once you look into it. Like, oh, you are already thinking of so much. So, but this is a good way to organize. Actually, there's another thing about the UI. Um,
Mhm.
I couldn't find the question anymore. It's something like, can we arrange the blocks neatly? Let me just see. Okay, this one, I found it. I am more or less a regular user of Context Minds, but I always feel overwhelmed to see the look of the canvas because visually it looks poor. I think there should be like an auto arrange option to make the map look visually stunning.
Yeah, that's right. So these are the things that should come with the new UI, uh, which apart from improved looks, there should gradually come things like auto layout or snap to grid, so you can arrange everything exactly in line. While at the moment you have to do it manually. Uh, so yes, these are the things that we want to focus on right now.
Okay, and from Joe, he's saying, "Great work, Marek. Keep doing your thing and continue with your vision." So, yeah, thanks
Uh,
again, Joe.
Thanks, thanks,
Yeah,
Joe.
and let's see. Okay, so this is a question from Asim. Like, where do you want CM to go from this point of time?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Where do you want Context Minds to go from this point of time? So, what is the
Where do
future?
I want it?
Mm.
uh, well, yeah, like the dream goal is that it will generate the initial map for yourself, so to make it more like conversational tool. And so you would at the start describe what you need. You would get some initial map, and from there continue browsing the suggestion and editing it yourself, but have the initial thing there. We are actually getting like 50 users every day, 50 new signups who are asking for uh, AI map generation, like automated. So that's yeah. Let's stay with this as the like next goal.
Okay, let me see. Just checking if I missed any questions because we have a long discussion here. Okay, I think that's about it from there. Okay, so Joy is saying, please stop coming back for LTD. I don't want any more competitors using Context Minds. So we do not have an LTD offer today, right? This actually is a webinar to show how we can use Context Minds for uh, blog planning. And at the same time, we would like to call on for your support, like because Context Mind is such an amazing tool, and it would be great if we can support them by one, giving them feedback on their roadmap, and number two is signing up as their affiliate so that we can spread the word about Context Minds. And I'll be very happy if you could sign up for the affiliate program. Okay, and so no LTD offer today, guys. Just to be clear. Okay, let me see. Um, Okay, now I think this is an interesting question. Can I import my academic notes in batches?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's something that we would like to also enable sometime in the future, so that you would yeah, import your notes in, I don't know, Google Documents or PDFs or whatever, and then you could build maps based on these notes. But at the moment, that's not possible. The only thing is okay, so this import. So uh, if you have
Oh,
some,
okay. We
for
show
example, a
again the.
bullet point list, you can copy paste it here. Uh, but it's just like one step towards uh, the ultimate goal of being able to basically add your own content as a source of the suggestions.
Okay. And okay, so I think this is the last question here. Um, okay, regarding the language support, for German language, can do you have German in the questions? Like you have all topics, keywords, then questions. So do you have German language for that?
Yeah, so that's a good question about questions. Uh,
So I need to
so
clarify that the question is about
the
questions and the language of the
yeah.
question. Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably about, so we have the like questions people actually ask in search engines coming from SpyFu, but this is available only in English. And if you switch to German, uh, SpyFu has some support of German question, but it's quite poor. So we decided to not have it there at all. But you can always use ChatGPT to give you some questions. But you can see that questions coming from SpyFu are still only in English, but to some extent you can fix this with turning on GPT software. But
Okay.
those will of course not come with keyword metrics.
Okay. Yeah, because I was about to ask, so if we cannot do it that way, can we use the chat GPT? So yes, we could,
Mhm.
but no keyword metrics. Okay, very
That's right.
clear. Next is, can you bulk select keyword topics to add to the board?
Uh, Sorry, could you repeat again?
Okay.
I'm not sure
So for
if I get
example,
it.
you have here all topics keywords. So for example, you are on the topics tab and you have, I want to bulk select all these topics and add it to the board. Is that possible?
Okay, so you can select multiple by holding down the Command key or Control
Mm-hmm.
and clicking on multiple topics, but
Okay.
select them all of them at once, like this. So you can do this on the map, but not in the suggestions. It's actually
Okay.
uh, good good question. Maybe you should think about it. But still, like the idea behind Context Minds is that you think about each keyword and topic that you are adding to the map and consider whether it's relevant or not and add it only in case it's relevant for you. So uh, that's one of the reasons that like this bulk
Actually, I'm
approach
I'm
is not yet.
thinking more of, is it possible to have like, this little box or like a check box that we say, okay, I want to select this, and that. Can you do that and add all
Uh,
to the canvas?
yeah, so you can use the command key, select multiple, okay, these German ones, and put them there all at once, either just on the board or uh, into okay, uh, into a list like this. So we can do this, and hopefully the new UI should have some even better support for this, like some checkboxes that you can click more easily without extra pressing down extra key.
Right. It took me some time to figure it out, actually. I had to
Mm,
write to Marek
yeah.
that time. Marek, how can I select this? I'm trying to do it. I couldn't do it. So, yeah, there is a trick to that. I think we should also have a video showing how to do, like, how to select these and that and all that stuff. So yeah. So today, so again, Marek, thanks so much for your time to show us this. It's really quite exciting. I see, and I'm looking forward to the new UI UX that is coming in January. So really looking forward to it. Um, but by the way, because you don't have an LTD offer now, right? And are you planning to go back for an LTD? That's the question,
Okay, so it's still like partially we are still considering that. So if you are still interested in an LTD, or you would like to promote it as an affiliate, we are still open to it partially, but in general, although yeah, you should never say never. But we do not plan to come back to AppSmo or do any big uh, campaign for LTD anymore. So we are focusing on classic subscribers now.
okay? And guys, let's help them by signing up as an affiliate and then spreading the word about Context Minds to your audience as well, because this is really a useful tool and it can help us all when it comes to planning a lot of things, not just blog posts, blog content, how to do your website like a sitemap, or even the story, like if you want to write a novel. Wow, that can be quite complicated, and that is something that is what Context Minds can do for us. And also, if you are studying, you want to do your research, Context Minds is a tool for that as well. Okay, so let's go. And we are going to have a giveaway today. As you know, Context Minds is no longer available as a lifetime deal. And where is my form is missing? Okay. And we are going to do a giveaway for 5 workspaces of Context Minds, but that will be an LTD. And I will get the submissions now. Okay, let me just export it first. And thank you so much, everyone, because so many questions. I love all the questions. And this is what's making everything lively for us.
Yeah, definitely. Very good questions. Thank you all.
Right. Okay, export successful. Okay, just give me 1 more minute. It should be done. Okay. But by the way, Marek, your dog is joining us earlier, huh, for the live stream. How? What's the name of your
Yeah,
dog?
sorry about that.
Oh, it's
Yeah, he's
okay.
called he is called
Sorry,
Finn. Finn, like
Finn.
yeah, like Finland, but just Finn.
Oh, Fin, just
Fin.
one N. Okay. Is there any particular meaning to the name?
Yeah, actually, yeah. When I was young, uh, a book about a dog who was called Finn. So that's one of the inspiration.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So now finally I have the contestants on the wheel of names. Let me share my screen. There you go. So we have 47 people who joined us today in our live event. So we have Abir Ahmed, Amir Azad, Amir Rao, Anwarul, Asif, Ayesha, Brave, Darren, Fardeen, Faz, HM, Inderpreet, JD, Jivit, Jeffrey, Joe, Joshua, Kabir, Mary, MD Istiak, Mizanur, Niru, Ngok, Niladrita, Noor, Olivia, Paris, Prince, Rana, Rafiul, Rahul, Robert, Sorav, Shah Jahal. Okay, Shiva Kumar, Sharif, Shuvo, Sojib, Subha, Sujit, Surovi, Tusar, Vladimir, Wallace, and Zadid. Did I miss anyone? Oh, somebody say there is LTD available on Gumroad. Is that true?
Okay, it's some of you might be still able maybe to access this, but that's a kind of a legacy thing that should not be should not be available.
Ah, okay, shouldn't be available. So maybe, oh, if you're lucky, then you can look for it. Okay, then. I hope I did not miss anyone. So let's start to shuffle, and we are giving away today 5 workspaces. All right. So we start. Okay, we have our first winner, Mizanur. Okay,
Congratulations.
congratulations. And then we shuffle, shuffle. And then we have Amir Rao. Congratulations. Um, I think Mifras, what did you did not fill up the form, or maybe the form was submitted late. So let me add you here. Okay. So thanks, Mizanur, for confirming you are here. And Amir Rao, where are you? Okay, I found you. Good. Okay, next we have Mary Morrison. Okay, that's a third winner. Is Mary around? There you go. I have Sujit. I've seen Sujit earlier. Congratulations, Sujit. And one last one. And it's to Sar. So congratulations, everyone. Congratulations to Mizanur, to Amir, to Mary, to Sujit, and to Sar. Are you there? I couldn't see you yet. Can you please confirm you are around? Okay, let me see. Where is Tusar? Tusar, where are you? Yeah, I found you, Mary, but Tusar I couldn't find. Okay, so Tusar is there. Perfect. So congratulations to Mizanur, to Amira, to Mary, to Sujit, and to Sar. So after this, please, what I'll do is I'll send you guys an email to the winners according to the form emails, and you will receive your Context Minds workspace. So again, thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, Marek. If you have any questions or feedback about Context Minds, just let us know. You can ask anytime in our Facebook group. And if you like to sign up for to be an affiliate of Context Minds, I will also add the link to our in our group, so where you can sign up because I've seen it in my email somewhere. So thank you so much, everyone, and I wish you all a good day, a good evening, and I'm going to sleep soon. And thanks, Marek. Okay, bye, everyone.
Thank you.